It's Rach from Spiritual and Angelic Guidance. I'm here to do a reading for Pisces. Now this will be for the 7th to the 13th of February 2022. If you've seen my readings before, welcome back. Thanks for the support. If you haven't, welcome to my channel. I hope it resonates. If it does, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Don't forget, it is a general reading, so it is not going to suit every single person out there, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Also, time can be fluid, energy can be vice versa, so keep that in mind. Okay, tell me about Pisces. 7th, 13th Feb. Okay. Okay, on the bottom, you have the Six of Wands. Now, I feel like there can be success, you know, and victory, but it comes back to self-confidence. It comes back to someone making progress. Yeah. Wise choices can bring public recognition and success. It can mean promotions, yeah, that kind of thing. Okay, so let's have a look what cards are here, and I'll see how we go, and I'll figure out which cards I want to clarify. Now, I feel like you need to take back your own power and take charge. Like, I feel like you let someone take your power, and somebody, it could be an Aries, first of all. You've got a lot of pentacles, I want to say, which pentacles are all about, and they're all mostly in reverse, which talk about your stability and your material resources. It's an earth sign. You've also got cups, which are water signs, and you've kind of got all of the signs, actually. Could be any of them, water, earth, air, or fire, because you've got swords and you've got wands over here. Okay, so everyone's kind of here. But yeah, it can be specifically, as I said, an Aries so far. Okay, so take back your own power. I feel like you could have been left out in the cold, but, you know, I feel like you need to have courage. I feel like you can recover from your whatever situation you've been in. Yeah, you went through some sort of, it's going to take a lot of courage, and, you know, you've been through some sort of loss, but you're recovering from. At the same time, you want to protect what you've created. You know, you don't want to give up. And I feel like, you know, it's going to take a lot of strength. It's going to take a lot of courage. You need to put up your boundaries, trust your intuition, keep persevering. Well, you are persevering. Okay, I'm hearing in my head, right? So you need to be a leader. You need to take charge, and you need to figure out what it is you want, because I feel like something happened that wasn't so great, and just feel like you need to have the courage and the strength, and as I said, protect yourself, put up your boundaries, and take control, because whatever situation you were in, it's like wasn't good. So you needed to say your piece, which is probably why I got the frog in my throat. I feel like that because you're not speaking your truth. You're not standing up for yourself. And you needed to. I feel like you don't want to give up. And at the same time, you were in, you know, you got into a relationship with somebody. You have this relationship, and you know, you need to forgive. You need to you know, end the challenges. You feel like you don't give up on people that you love. And at the same time, I feel like you were disappointed from whatever happened in the past. And you needed to forgive. You know, you're disappointed, as I said, but you're going to have to forgive. Because I feel like as people, you know, maybe you've got a friendship, possibly have a home together, you know, but I feel like, I don't feel like you've had kids yet with this person for some of you, but I do feel like there may be kids, but not together yet, or at all. But yeah, I just feel like you're disappointed and you need to forgive from whatever they did in the past. But you also need to choose intellectual responses rather than with your heart. Like, you know, if they've done something wrong, let's say they cheated on you. You need to think with your head more so than your heart, because with your heart, you're always going to be like, oh, I love this person. Oh, I want to be with this person, blah, blah, blah. With your head, you're going to be like, you know what, they cheated on me. That's not okay. So I don't want to be with somebody who's going to cheat on me. Or if they, you know, were violent towards you, or whatever this was, whatever they did, it's like you need to think more so with your head, more so than your heart. Because with your heart will always say, I don't want to be alone. I love this person, blah, blah, blah. So I just feel like with the Knight of Swords, you know, I feel like you rely on facts and logic, and, you know, somebody needs to make a change. You know, if they want to be successful, something needs to change. And I feel like it's going to affect, you know, their whole life. You know, they need to be driven to succeed. They need to be determined. They need to tell you the truth. You know, they need to be truthful. They need to have a goal. And if the goal is to have this happy family life, then and happy life together, happy home, they need to make that happen. I feel like, weirdly enough, I feel like this is you. You know, you're the one that needs to take back your own power. You're the one that needs to recover and focus, you know, and have the courage to recover from this loss. You're the one that needs to stand up and protect yourself and put up your boundaries. So I feel like this is you. Let's get some cards about you first. So tell me more about... Oops. let's take the first two that fell out because they jumped out. And funny enough, the first one is speaking your truth, because there's been deception. What a surprise. Those cards fell out. Like, it's exactly what I just said. Why I got the frog in my throat. You need to speak your truth. You need to stand up for yourself. You know that this person did you wrong. So you need to stand up and be like, you know what? That is not okay. I feel like you could have thought this was your person, but your wishes weren't being fulfilled the way things were going. But at the same time, you had lack of hope. Okay. So then we've got you. You're the first line going down. Then we have, I feel like, how you and them kind of like together. So, you know, I feel like this is them and like this is you and them. And, you know, I feel like you got into a relationship, you fell in love, you know, you have this home together. As I said, you're possibly living together, married, something like that. And, you know, but at the same time, as I said, you were disappointed because you became friends, you're disappointed with whatever happened in the past. You know, at the same time, you need to forgive that. And, you know, things needed to change. Things, as I said, things that happen, you need to really think with your brain more so than your heart. But something sudden happened and there needed to be some sort of major lifestyle change. So tell me more about that. Oh, I should really put these cards back so I can get more information in case it involves them. Okay, so yeah, things needed to change so you could have your wishes fulfilled. And funny enough, you got the Six of Cups up right now instead of in reverse. And there it is there. You've got fulfillment of wishes and you've got the Two of Cups in reverse. So if things didn't change, here it was upright. This is what you wanted. You wanted this. You fell in love. You wanted this happy home. Unfortunately, there was going to be a breakup. There was no trust. There was some sort of misunderstanding. Something happened, you know. And with the Six of Cups, it's like, take off the rose-colored glasses. You know, see the situation really for what it is, you know. And I feel like you have happy memories together. You know, you could have had this breakup, like I said. You sit there thinking about each other, you know, because you see each other as being able to fulfill your wishes. But the way things were going, that wasn't going to happen. Can you tell me more? Oops, bending the crap out of my card. I feel like you do want to be together. Like with the Lovers card, could be a Gemini. But communication needs to be important. And also, you need to make sure your values are aligned. Because if they're not, it's not going to work. You know, you both want to have harmony and, you know, affection and be attracted to each other. And, you know, you want all that intimacy and all that sort of thing. You want the harmony between you both. And that's the only one that's coming out. So, all right. Trust your intuition in this situation, though, I feel like. You probably both need to do some self-healing as well. Now, this could be them. So this is you guys together, things that need to change, and this is them. You know, they need to work on I guess, it not being a one-sided relationship. You know, these people, they could have been giving to other people, and maybe they've got some unpaid debts, but I feel like they're giving to other people. And also, yeah, I don't feel like it was an equal give and take in this relationship. They need to possibly focus on their self-worth. They could have been hustling you. Maybe they've got a lack of finances, because they're all pentacles for them, you know. And I feel like maybe they didn't have as much as you, or they didn't have as much stability. But you've also got the Four of Pentacles as well. Like, somebody wants long-term security. So they're being stubborn, they're resisting the change, and they're at a standstill because they want long-term security. And at the moment, they feel like they don't have that. And it doesn't have to be money, it can, or material resources. I mean, it can be time, it can be emotions. So maybe they don't put in as much as you do, as I said, time-wise, emotion-wise. Maybe they see things as black and white, you know, or you see things as black and white, and maybe they don't. So maybe there's that difference as well. Maybe they just don't manage their money, time, emotions, all those things as well as you do. Or maybe you both don't. But I just feel like, you know, I feel like this is them, and I feel like they're not, like, you might be very affectionate, for example. They might not. You may want to have, you know, them showing affection to you, for example. This is just an example. And they may not. They may not be a very touchy-feely person, or only want to touch you when they want to touch you. They may not show affection to you all the time. That's how it could be. So you might want something, but they may not, I guess, be... yeah, there's always extremes. Other times they might be very touchy-feely, and you're like, what the hell? What's going on? Like, they weren't touchy-feely yesterday, but then all of a sudden today they're being super touchy-feely and very affectionate and want to have sex, whereas, you know, yesterday they didn't. There's these extremes. Let's find out. Tell me more about the Six of Pentacles first. I feel like the way that they were going, they were trying to avoid this tower moment. They were trying to avert a disaster because they feared the change. They need to do some work on themselves. I also feel like they have a lot of self-worth issues, self-confidence issues, self-love issues, but they also are not being very truthful. And I don't feel like they have been very truthful. Even if they do want to be with you, I just feel like they, you know, they weren't giving equal give and take. It was a one-sided kind of relationship. Tell me more about this Four of Pentacles. I just feel like someone fears the unknown, and they've got a lot of inner conflict, but they don't really know what it is that they want exactly. And they also don't want to make that decision, or they feel overwhelmed and they, you know, don't want to make that choice. And that's why they're a bit sort of hit and miss with their feelings, emotions, time, you know. You really need to stand your ground, and you really need to speak your truth. Can you tell me more about this person? Funny enough, you got the Four of Pentacles here too. So I just feel like there's no firm foundation with this person, the way they're going. And I feel like you're deceiving, you know, you're kind of deceiving yourself. They have secrets, but at the same time, I feel like they're juggling. There could be a third party. Yeah. I feel like there's secrets. I feel like there's things you don't know. Yeah, look. But at the same time, you're not trusting your intuition. I just don't feel like this person is for you. And you're probably in mental conflict about it. But you don't want to have a new beginning. Maybe due to lack of a plan. You know, you feel like you put in all this time and effort with somebody. You don't want to just walk away and, you know, feel like you've wasted time. Alright, that's what I have for you, Pisces. I hope that resonates. If it does, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. And I will catch you with the next read. Thanks for watching. Bye.